I started this project in earnest about a month and a half ago with my friend Jane, who was fighting ovarian cancer, was taken to the hospital, and she passed away. And so this has become a memorial quilt for her, for my friend Jane. Since I work a lot with t-shirt jersey, I have a lot of scraps, and so I've showed this project before, but these are a bunch of cut up t-shirts and into little squares. And then basically my process here is I find two different colors, and it's like 2 layers of t-shirt fabric, so it's nice and soft. Do a little square, kind of reverse applique, cut out on each one, and then those eventually get turned into 2 of them, and with like a felled seam, so it's flat like that. And then those 2 eventually get turned into a square. And then, the pen that I use, I washed that out. And so I have a whole bunch of these squares. And then, I have the t-shirts that I'm using. I have limited amount of colors from each, from each tee. So I'm just going to continue to make these squares. And that way, like this is an odd, like peachy pink. So when I think I have enough squares to make a quilt, I'll lay them all out so I can scatter maybe one of these at the top, and if I have another one with this kind of pink, maybe a little bit closer to the bottom, so it doesn't look like, you'll see like where I went through the t-shirts. So it's really nice. It's meditative, and because it's t-shirt fabric, I don't think I planned it even. And I love working with jersey because you don't really have to finish it. You can have a raw seam and it just rolls on itself. It doesn't really unravel or anything like that. So I don't know that I'm going to give it a backing. I might, but I might not. I don't know. It depends. Looking at it now, I might. I don't know. I might not. Doesn't really matter. At any rate, it's a long way out because I have a lot of squares to make. But it's just a nice thing to have on the dining table. It doesn't really take up too much space. It's a corner. I kind of sit and have my coffee every morning, and I do a square or 2, so a couple of squares together, and then get on with the rest of my day.